Keith Bailey's speech today, Inspire Your Audience. Oh, it's Inspire Your Audience is the name of the manual speech, but its title is even so much more inspirational. It's inspired by inspirational inspiration. Keith Bailey, inspired by an inspirational inspiration. Keith Bailey.
Number 10. 2-year journey to get to number 10. Many of you have seen the presentations that I've given and think to yourself, I think I've seen him present more than 10 times. And you have. But I've gone back into the manual on several occasions to perfect those speeches that I didn't think were adequate of body language or of getting to the point. What I came to learn when I first came on board here, my goal was to get through the manual. That's what it means to be a Toastmaster. Get 1 through 10, be done. I've arrived. And after about the second speech, I realized that's not what this is about. Who here can tell me what is the objective of your first speech?
Icebreaker.
Your icebreaker. Well, what's your objective there?
Introduce yourself.
How?
To discover speaking skills you already have and need some attention.
Discover speaking skills that you already have. We come prepared. But what Toastmasters is here to do is to help you develop those a little bit further. And oftentimes in my career, I've come to learn that you're not learning anything when you're talking. You're sharing information, but you're not learning. You learn when you sit in this seat. You learn when you listen to the other presentations and you see the professionals up here. People like Kate Lutz, who shares emotions, heart heavy felt at the passing of her child. Belly laughing uncontrollably as Andre Van Hal regales us with his stories of windsurfing and losing his shorts and having to come back in the nude. Educational. Michael Hoy, a 4-part series on fire and ice. Never knew that much about methane. I think my wife does because I'm a gassy man. History. We've seen history made here. Greg Theo, one of the most moving speeches I've ever heard. When he talked to us about apartheid and his experience in it, sitting in a cafe in Africa with your father, I believe it was, and the black man running away from the white mob. And this man interjecting himself in the middle, saying, whoa, whoa, calm down. Putting his life on the line. It's sitting in these chairs, listening to those stories. That's what makes us better. And then being an evaluator and getting evaluated. One of the hardest things I think that we have to do. Constructive feedback. One of the best pieces I ever got, Michael Hoy. I went over my time. Great story, may have won, but I went over my time. And what he shared with me is, watch the clock. When it goes to orange, wrap it up. Nobody else knows what it is you're about to say except for you, and they won't miss out. And there's table topics. An opportunity for us to laugh at ourselves. Because what table topics does is it shuts down the frontal lobes where creativity comes from. And it's through practice that we get better at it. And then it's just being. Toastmasters teaches you to be an audience member, how to participate. A lot of clapping, a lot of handshaking, right? And then you go outside of here and you go to a corporate meeting. And are you not let down? Because they don't laugh at those jokes. Every time somebody gets introduced, like the president comes up, I'm all like, no slow clap. Or they get done, I'm conditioned. I clap every time. People just look at me like, I don't care, I'll be the slow clapper, I'll be the only clapper. The question to ask, why do we do this? What is our goal with coming to Toastmasters? And for each and every single one of it, it is different. But there's one underlying current that brings us all together. And it's to polish that stone. Never stop polishing the stone. No matter how great the reflection is, polish that stone. And the person who taught me that is Ed Tate. Last week, he gave his final presentation. He's moved on to Las Vegas, and he's moving up and on into the world, and he's a professional speaker. And he told me, or told all of us, that he comes here not to win at these competitions, but to try new stuff, to step outside of his comfort zone, to feel uncomfortable. For him, it's not about the time. He goes over his time all the time. We know that. That's classic Ed Tate. Well, I see I'm going to turn red. I'm just going to keep talking. I've seen him do one prepared speech that I know he's given several times, and it was his World Championship speech. There's a reason why that man won that contest. But he didn't nail it the first time. Practice, practice, practice. So, number 10, my role today is to inspire you. And what gives me that right to do so when all of you are just so inspirational to me? So, as a salesperson, I will sell you on 3 inspirational things. Number 1, sign up for a contest. If you haven't done so already, do a speech contest. Make yourself uncomfortable and realize it's not about winning the contest, but about going out and just doing it. Second, sign up for a table topics contest. Nothing is frightening and nerve-wracking than having to not give a 20, 30-second table topic, but a 2-minute table topic. It stretches you. And lastly, take Rainey's lead. Do a hot seat. Really make yourself uncomfortable. I challenge you, Nancy Spurry. How many years?
18.
18 years. How many hot seats?
0.
Adaptability is flexibility. Right? So with that, are you going to step up? You're going to do a hot seat next time?
Not today.
Not today, because Rainey beat you to it. Because Rainey beat you to it. But really what a hot seat is the quickest way to a goal. The quickest way to a goal is to vocalize that goal. We all do goal setting, and the more that we talk about it, the more realistic it becomes. And a hot seat takes care of those 2 things at the same time. By volunteering to set a goal, by vocalizing, I'll do a hot seat, you are instantly transported to the stage to achieve that goal. It's simple. For me, in the beginning, the goal was to complete the manual. Get through the manual. What Toastmasters is all about. It's the journey, not the destination. And this journey never stops. It never ends. The amount of professionals I see in this room that continue to come back to the competent communicator. Your body speaks, get to the point. The only one I don't see people do is the icebreaker. Thank you, Karen. But goal setting. I've achieved number 10. What's next? Got to have another goal. My next goal is to move my way through the professional speaker's manual, while still dipping back in time, from time to time, into the first one, because I think that's the root of it all. That's the baseline. So no matter what you do in Toastmasters, coming to these meetings, you're continuing to polish that stone. Sitting there giving me your attention, you're allowing me to polish my stone. And in hopes that I've given you guys the opportunity to be inspired to do things that challenge you on a daily basis. Thank you.